Hello, YouTube. It is your girl, Shalonda, coming to you with another Vlogtober day, whatever. I think it's day 21. So, what's on my mind? Because I be having thoughts. I am in the airport, as you can see, leaving this place where I am. I am wrapping up a business trip. And what is on my mind? Well, I just came from the bathroom, and let me tell you something. Mothers have a really hard job. So this woman came in and she had one of those, not double-decker strollers, but the ones that are like side by sides, like the things, like the one like you would put twins in. And I want to say one kid had to have been 2, the other one had to have been 4. Now, mind you, I only saw 2 kids at first. So she's got a knapsack on and a baby bag on, and her hair is up in a messy bun, and she's trying to go to the bathroom. Both kids are screaming at the top of their lungs. I mean, these little girls were screaming as if they were purposely trying to piss their mother off. So I'm, trying to brush my teeth at the sink, all the things. And I hear her in the bathroom, and the kids are still screaming, and she is pleading with them. She's like, listen, I know you gotta pee, I gotta pee too. And one of the little girls is screaming, I can't hold it. And at one point the mother says, well, clearly you can, because nothing is running down your leg. When I tell you the way I laughed at that on the inside. But so for the whole time that I am putting on lotion, washing my hands, brushing my teeth, putting some lotion on my face, this all took about somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. She is in the bathroom. She's trying to do her business. She's trying to get the kids to do their business, and they are screaming. One of them little girls, like, it was coming from her gut, like she meant screaming. And I felt so bad for this woman. So by the time I was finishing up and basically putting all of my stuff back in my knapsack, she comes out of the bathroom stall, and that's when I realized she doesn't have 2 kids. She had 3 kids. I don't know how I missed one of the kids, but she just looked so worn down. And I was thinking to myself, I hope she's not traveling by herself. How do I know? Like, she could have a husband with her, but obviously he can't come into the ladies' room. So as they're coming out of the stall, I move out of the way because I'm thinking she's about to bring the whole motley crew over to the sink. She kind of steps off to the side where there's kind of like a makeup area, and the oldest of the girls starts saying, I want to wash my hands, I need soap. And the poor mother just looked at her and was like, I know you need soap. And so as I'm walking out, I just walked over to her and I said, you know what, you are doing an amazing job. And she literally looked at me like she was about to cry. And so, as I continued walking out, I heard a woman behind me tell her the same thing. And she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. But 2 things occurred to me as I was walking out. One, motherhood is a really hard job. And I don't think that let me say it the way I mean it. I don't think men oftentimes realize how hard of a job motherhood is. Now, to be fair, before you come up in my comments, I'm not saying that one parent has it harder than the other. I'm not saying that fathers don't go through it too, because, we have fathers that are the primary caregivers for their kids. I'm just saying in this video, we're focusing on the mothers, but motherhood is a really hard job. Don't let anyone tell you different. If you are a stay-at-home mom or what have you, don't let anyone tell you that you're not working, that you're just staying home with the kids. But that woman was going through it. So one thing I was thinking is motherhood is a really hard job. The other thing I was thinking, though, because 2 things can be true at the same time, I don't know how much discipline she's given those kids, because the way they were screaming, like, the 2 that I could discern were screaming like they were screaming from the pits of hell, and like they do this regularly, like it's a regular Tuesday. So I will never know this, but I'm wondering, what type of discipline does she does she give these kids? Is she sit and try and talk to the kids until you're blue in the face? Is she stand them in the corner and give them a timeout type of mom? Is she I tear that behind up with a chancleta type of mom? I don't know. I'm not saying that one is better than the other, but all I'm saying is two things occurred to me. One, motherhood is harder than people think it is, and two, I'm not 100% convinced that them kids receive any type of discipline on a regular basis, whatever discipline means to you. So with that being said, I am going to sign off. But before I do, look at the wonderful mountains. Look at that. So hopefully this video will go up at some point. My original intention was to film videos every single day and post them every single day. At this point, y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get. Cause y'all ain't watching my videos anyway. My viewership is still on 0 donuts. But it is what it is. So with that, I don't know what that was. With that, I bid you adieu, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.